Didn't talk about a lot of topics this year, as far as the college was concerned, the sport was concerned. Um, as we got started at Channel News Hutch 1, thanks to Legal Ass, so I can keep up with everything on that channel, YouTube channel in particular, pretty much. Um, anyway, let's get to it. Um, so like I was saying in my previous video, obviously, the end of the year awards was rigged, guys. But Jeff Kirby rigged them and left. He didn't want Microsoft to sweep the whole end of the year awards pretty much, and he changed the rules obviously, but not this time at the next year because at the next year's game of the year awards, that won't happen again. I hope Black Ops 6 does win game of the year, and I hope Sonic Shadow Collection wins game of the year too, as far as best indie is concerned. But anyways, so like I was saying, obviously, my previous video that I made a few hours ago, game of the year awards were really good. Sony has lost over $1.6 billion in the past year and a half. Including that hallway, too, pun intended. They're selling it at a loss because, one, Sony doesn't have the first parties. Jim Ryan is gone, forced him into retirement pretty much. Otherwise, he was fired or terminated. But anyways, or resonated. But anyways, not only that, it's been a while year for all the console wars concerned, sport wars is concerned, pretty much. But like I was saying, Sony doesn't have the first party, relying on second parties, third parties, and retro independent games and beat 'em ups and shoot 'em ups. In 2K for all the sport games, Borderlands, all the Borderlands, including Borderlands 4 that comes out next year. That's going to be multi-platform more than likely. But anyways, I'm buying that too. But anyways, oh, also some good news, guys. They're starting a new sale, the winter sale for PSN that starts this winter upcoming. So if you want to take full advantage of discounts, you can. There's a lot of games there. Everybody that doesn't have the games I obviously play pretty much, the chance to buy them right then and there. The winter sale starts this Wednesday on PSN pretty much. I'm gonna look into it too as well to see what games I don't have in my collection I short look at a while ago, so I'll have them on my backlog so I'll be able to play them right away, right away and finish them. But anyways, get back to the topic at hand. But like I said, Sony's in serious trouble. They're in turmoil right now because most of these games have either been rushed or flopped. Well, the games were half finished because they didn't finish the full development again at the same time. So, like I said, Sony's in serious trouble. Was trying to tell my cousin that's not in his house. Obviously, was trying to tell him what's going on with Sony. Obviously, he didn't want to listen. He didn't to talk about the console in over a few years. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about this Sony because I tried to warn him. Tried to warn you what's going on with Sony, obviously, but you didn't want to talk about it, obviously. But we're going to have to talk about it before you move because this is your last chance to talk about the console. It's the last chance, cousin of mine that's not in this house. Last chance to last chance to talk about Sony and Apple. But anyways, I have every reliable source. I damn sure don't use Wikipedia. I know my cousin will use Wikipedia, and that's not fair when it comes to the console wars either. That's not a reliable source. I know you would try to use Reddit. Yeah, I got Reddit, but I use Reddit for the social. I use Reddit for the social media part. I don't use it for as a true source out because a lot of people would just spread lies and about Microsoft saying they're struggling and things like that and other things. And so, yes, I have Reddit, but I use it for the social media purposes. I don't use it as a reliable source. I use it for the social media purposes. Yes, I have Reddit, yes. But I don't use it as a reliable source, no. But, like I said, Sony, was trying to tell Demon Artist most of the games you're playing, they're flopping, man. Counting the Samurai games you're obviously playing. Those games didn't age well, Demon. You didn't age well with that. You can't keep defining the sin, man. I don't give a damn if you are in that life. You can't keep playing these games knowing it's not the only game. But I know it's your favorite game, but it's not your favorite game of all time. No, it's not. It probably is one of your favorites, but it's probably not your true favorite of all time. I don't know what your favorite is. You don't have to tell me. I know you got a lot of other favorite games too that I wanted to play as well, other than Samurai games I don't get to play, like I said. But that's the topic at hand. But anyways, like I was saying, I was trying to tell Demonte too, my cousin too. As a song I had the first part, but out the first part, this song is in deep shit right now. Because even releasing Ghost of Yote and Hypnospace, I think that game Hypnospace might flop. Because no, it says yet to make a Last of Us 3, no return, obviously. Says yet to make the cancel factions. It says yet to make the Last of Us 3. Says to make the Last of Us 4. It was supposed to be in development in those games, but they probably canceled it. Who knows. But if they made 3 out of it, probably would be the Last of Us 3 probably be the last one. Because I don't know if it's gonna get to the Last of Us 4. We'll see. We'll see about that. I could be wrong though. But as I said, Sony's lost $1.6 billion in revenue because there was some of the consoles that are lost, and they didn't have the first party. All they had is second parties and third parties, and retro shoot 'em ups and beat 'em ups, and arcade games, pun intended, including the ones I was playing as mobile and UFO interactive games and 2K and Konami, etc., etc. But anyways, so like I've been telling Sony and Apple, we need to talk. We need to talk Sony. I told them we can talk about the console ones after we talk Andy. We're still waiting for Andy to get the wrestling. We're still waiting. And probably why he's not going to get it because he's going to throw in that game too. I'm almost sure of it. But um, like I was saying, obviously, yeah, they showed Dynamite 3 the Beast for him, but I already know Henry's going to wait for that because honestly, he don't want to play or what he calls crack on because one Capcom won't get any of last year, and y'all can't rage quit for so much now. You can rage quit for so much before you get penalties. And I talked about that in all my videos this year so far. And for us, the rage quit it needs to cease. This is getting way out of hand. To the point that my cousin, even in Naruto, when he plays Naruto, he can't do it but so much because they penalize us. As see, because I've been talking about that in all my videos, all my clips this year, my shorts too, that rage quit needs to cease. Because y'all got too many, there's so many great players that have so much egos just saying, I can't lose, I got all these points, I can't lose these points, right? And et cetera, et cetera. I want to talk about that too in this video, to make it a two-part video in this video, pretty much. But before I talk about that, I want to make sure I continue to talk about what's going on with Sony first, obviously. So, like I said, Sony's lost $1.6 billion in money lost, and they're dealing with another lawsuit, so that's going to be almost like $2 billion lost at 1.8 now. And yet, at the $400 million court flop, that's almost over $2 billion, almost 2.2. Count this lawsuit that I found that discrediting that a lawsuit was on Sony's hands right now, and they ain't gonna be able to get themselves out. They don't have the resources to get themselves out of that predicament. And Sony put themselves in that predicament, pretty much. So, like I said, well, Sony, because Sony can't make a PS6 if they don't got the first parties, and two, Microsoft already got the head start on them as far as the next console project going into next year because they are developing the console as we speak. We just don't know when the console's coming out. But I'm sure it's coming in 2026. Obviously, because remember in the ABK that Microsoft leaks leaks leaked out by Sony for its Project Franklin and the other last project for 2026 and 2030, obviously, as far as the rights remaining consoles, pretty much. So, like I said, it's not looking good for Sony, guys, seriously. I do know something. So you need to get something to smoke right now because, like I said, they're losing money right now and they don't have the resource to keep up with the triple A's and double A games. In the opposite games you play with, including the Samurai games as well. They don't have they're barely even breaking even, they're barely even breaking even, man. As far as those games is concerned. And we're in the all digital era now because physical media went away as of July 30th. And not only that, it's the physical media has been the same. Obviously, because nobody's been buying the physical media. Count my cousin too, playing intended. He hasn't bought a game since 2017. I'm not doubting the amount he buys the game. I'm sure the amount he buys the games. I'm not doubting him that he buys the games, digital or physical or both. But my cousin has been buying them because he's been relying on me, John, on me to buy these games. So, like I said, Sony is in serious trouble. But Sony and Apple likes it or not, they keep ignoring it like it's like it didn't even happen. A lot has happened this year. Like what that they keep ignoring it like it's like they keep ignoring it like it didn't even happen this year, and knowing what happened last year and this year as well. Okay, guys, I'll get to the next topic after this part. But I just wanted to go on my mini rant talking about what's going on with Sony. But in the next remaining minutes of this video, I'll talk about uh rage quitting and why it exists and why people have egos. So here we go. Let's get to it. The reason I've been talking about that in all my shorts this year, as far as rage quitting is concerned, because the penalties need to happen in all fighting games, which is happening now. It's happening in Sparking Zero. It's happening in Storm Connections now. It's already been happening on the Street Fighter 4, obviously. As far as the penalties, as far as losing your battle points, but that's been going on for years. So we don't have to worry about that. It's been going on in 5 as well. They should do the same thing in Street Fighter 5 Championship Edition because a lot of people had too many egos. And Henny is one of those people, sorry to say Henny as well, they don't want to respect charge characters, like I said. He'd rather mimic the mountains of charge characters than mimic their moves. That's probably why Henny has been playing Capcom as he's playing Dynamite 2, stay human, because he's getting for Dynamite 3, the beast within. But, and not only that, it's probably because, like I said, Capcom is, it's more of a mental thing right now because, like I said, they put penalties in all fighting games now. And I talked about this months ago as far as the penalties in the now there's penalties in all fighting games now. But once they don't have penalties as far as rage quitting is King of Fighters and Guilty Gear yet. But it probably will have penalties about battle points being lost every time you rage quit penalties. So yeah. Um like I said, the rage quitting is because people don't want to respect content. They don't think you're on the level of play. That's including heading to, pun intended. You got until January though. Once I get that keyboard arcade stick off of Amazon, obviously you're in trouble by the end of January. But I should have my console back by New Year's Eve. But anyways, my man Teddy doesn't want to face his man because one, he downplays the competition and knowing say, well, you can't rage quit now because all my shorts and videos I've been making, roasting his trophy list, roasting his gameplay, roasting his games finished, or overall percentage of games finished pretty much. Says it all because we got a lot of trolls in Capcom. We got a lot of trolls, not saying everybody, but some trolls. And Henny is one of those people, obviously. And not only that, to the point that we got penalties in all the rage quitting fighting games now. For life. All but King of Fighters and Guilty Gears are on and don't have battle points lost it, but they probably will have penalties in that too, included. So take that with a grain of salt right now. Take that with a grain of salt right now. But anyways, there's a lot of people rage quit because they don't want to respect you as a player, especially when they do say they're old. And I know Henry was like, the guys are old, the long ones are old, the Luke's are young and old, and Wade's down, and also the Bisons are old, the Blores are old, and the Vegas are old, the Geese are old, and until you actually play that match, you're gonna actually get human right now. But anyways. Because he's going to say all these players are old and say, well, you're young. You're in your 20s. When you face somebody that's in their 40s, they're going to have that eventually, especially when it comes to lever or leverless arcade sticks and leverless fighting game turbo pads. So when I made my videos earlier this year, if I was talking about that, the penalties started to go in on Sparking Zero, and so you can't rage quit, and Henny can't rage quit no more. He has to deal with an L. So once we face my Uncle John, once my Uncle John gets back in the training aspect of it, of Capcom and learn these things that he had done again, pretty much, he'll be able to conquer my man Teddy as well. And so, pretty much, I'll be there to observe once I conquer my cousin and conquer my Manatee as well, calling both of them at the same time because I wanted to teach my wrestling when it comes to tackle. Yeah, I didn't stop that down playing your competition when it comes to rich quitting playing games too. Y'all playing players all worldwide, man. Like, come on. They're playing players from all cities, all parts of Europe, and all types of things. I told them, this is not really when you're playing the number one player in the world. You're playing players from all parts of Europe, bro. Including China, Korea, Ireland, Scotland, Poland, Egypt, Africa. You're playing all players that are number one. Because obviously, you don't. And I told you on your attention span is limited. You can't. So you pay attention because you honestly do. You you would wonder why that number one player is humbling you. Like I say, your attention, not to offend you, obviously, your attention span is limited, Deontay, as well. You don't pay attention to everything, especially when it comes to double digit calls to your opponent on their end when they're doing it to you on their end. But like I said, the rage quitting it's gotten so bad now, it's ridiculous to the point that they're putting penalties in all fighting games, all but guilty together and King of Fighters. The only thing they can do, but I think they're going to do it for those games. It's 3 for the 5 as well, or battle points lost. Because this sure should even out level out the playing field. If anybody rage quits, you lose those points. And the person, and the thing I sure should have mentioned too in this video, obviously, which I'm about to mention right now, the player that you was playing sure should get the battle points. It makes sense. But obviously, it doesn't work that way in rage quitting fight games, But like I said, but I'll give you my PSN, obviously, if you want to talk to me, obviously, and talk to me of anything else, pretty much. As for Glory 2, Furry Kingdom, uh, tell me he should, but I'm not going to be on that one for a good while, obviously. For a good while, I can just say I've been on that one since 2020 anyways. But MLS for Glory 2, Furry Kingdom, let's go Hishi 4, tell me Hishi, and tell me Texas where you got me on all my PSN accounts. But one of them going to leave off the console, obviously, because I haven't been on that one for a little bit. I finished all those games, obviously, and everything else. But anyways, if you follow me on TikTok, Win Queen 4. Follow me on Twitch, Win Hut, Furry Kingdom, Ray Raquel Roth, and Yugi Hutch. Those are all 4 of my Twitch accounts. If you subscribe to me on YouTube, that's for First Sony Fire, that's for First Sony Podcast. News Hutch 1, News 100, nickname under it. Rose Power 8, Rose Power 8, nickname under it. And Furry Kingdom, meant to say what, sorry about that. Royal Hut 6, Royal Hutch Podcast under as well. You can subscribe to all 4 of my YouTube accounts. Follow me on Spotify Hut 11, News Hutch 1. The news Spotify just started. It talks everything about news, everything, all news about everything that I watch every day pretty much, or listen to every day pretty much. And you also can follow me on my side on Spotify is where you got me as well. I'll say my PSN again, Explogory 2, Furry Kingdom, that's a good issue for Chummy issue, but I'm not gonna be on that one for a good while, obviously. I got to approach my friends too. I think I proved enough on that account to the point that I probably won't on that account for a good while, but it's still there, so I already changed my email for that. But anyways, and that'll be on 1064. Those will be all my PSN accounts. I'll add you as a close friend request, add you as a close friend involved, not a troublemaker pretty much. Also, have my sponsor will have 4859 as well. Yeah. But okay, guys, I end the video right there. But I continue to talk about the rage quitting, fighting games, topics as a whole. I think I covered a lot this year as far as the console wars with Sony and Apple right now, and Microsoft right now. But in the next video, I'll continue to talk about the rage quitting, why the penalties exist, and everything else. Yeah, this is